Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and inside this video I'm gonna do another blue stage reset, and I'm going to be doing some more loops and mega loops. But before I do that, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy. So I've done a lot of grinding, and I got to level 86, and I do have some grass to harvest, so maybe we'll get to 87. And I used iridium to max out the first loop upgrade, which made me get now plus 10 looplets, and this new upgrade gets me plus 3 mega loops. And then I also got some more lime charge, and my lime charge board is now a lot more full, and I haven't done any new loops, but now I'm just gonna go harvest up all this brass. That way, so yeah, my level's over there. I think I should be able to level up. Yeah, so now I'm level 87. So yeah, I thought I saw that I got 2 iridium at once, and I was wondering. But now that I've harvested all this and I'm level 87, I will go and do the blue stage. So now I can buy a bunch of new upgrades. So I'm gonna buy a lot more brass multiplier, because that's the main currency. And then I'm gonna increase XP, which will help do resets faster. And I spend the rest on grow speed, so that way I can actually harvest the grass so I can get back my progress. And yeah, now I have a ton of brass multiplier. So now I'm just going to wait for a bit more grass to grow, so then I can start upgrading. And yeah, each time I do this, each time I reset, my lime charge rate goes down a bunch because of the fact that that upgrade gets reset. And also up here, I did get a second upgrade of offline iridium, so now I get 2 iridium per hour offline. And now I'm gonna go gather up all the brass and keep upgrading for a bit. So yeah, I've already grinded enough to do another blue stage reset, which wouldn't really be that helpful, but it's kind of cool that now my progress is speeding up. And now I'm just gonna play through the game normally in order to get my loops back, because I do want to go and do the speed runs, which is do a loop in below that much time, which increases blue, and if I do a mega loop under this much, I get more loops, and then another one for plasma, which I'm guessing is 150 level, and then loop again for super ultra mega loop, which is the tier after super mega loop, I'm guessing. Yeah, so now I just need to go and grind out through the entire game. After a bit of grinding, I'm already at the planetoid, and progress is really fast because of all the loops giving a ton of multipliers. Like, I'm already at 100 rings, so I think that would actually allow me... Oh, well, I do need and the 45, so I don't have enough right now. But I did just do a reset for a ton of rings, so now I'm gonna go buy all these upgrades, which does take a bit. But now I can progress really fast. And if I go back to the normal world, I'm gonna go to anti. I already have 46, but if I go to the unnatural realm, buy a few more upgrades, like using the clouds, and doing one of these resets, I should buy one more level of that. Or not. Never mind, there's no bonus every 25 for that upgrade. But yeah, now I have a ton more bonuses. from buying all of those upgrades. So now if I go back to the anti-realm, didn't get that much more, but I can buy some more fun upgrades so yeah, I just got a multiplier to astral and stars, and if I do that reset, I can now max out both of those upgrades, and I can do the reset, and I also unlock the ultimate tree, which lets me buy all these upgrades. Now I'm gonna go back to grinding to loops. I finally re-unlocked the star, so now I can buy all the star upgrades like more stardust and star growth. And I can also increase XP, but now I'm gonna get the tier 2. Yeah, I have tier 2 supernova, and I also have a ton of remnants. But yeah, now I'm finally at this stage of the game where I can finally start doing star upgrades, which will be really helpful. But so if I go here, I probably don't need any upgrades. But on this section, I'm probably going to get more advanced upgrades like rocket fuel generation, ring generation based on best rings instead of current, and automatically updates best rings without needing to form ring. Then lunar powers will level up without needing to be active. Best MP or normality automatically updates. Planets boost planetarium. New high tier constellations. And some more capacity. And then also there's just these upgrades, but I also want automation upgrades. So, yeah, now I can just level up the milestone upgrade. So now I don't need to do those resets again. And I start with Broken Ring, raise the planetary, the star chart, these, and starting grass jump. So yeah, that's a ton of upgrades that I just got. And I did not mean to click buy max. I'm just going to get 5 of each. And then I should be good to go to do my next supernova thing. And also, since I do have a ton, I might as well just max out all of these, because I don't really need any of them. And I can also max buy all these because I got the upgrades. And I do increase my solar rays along with the other stuff. And I'll just spend the rest on like oil fun and all the other stuff. So now I need to get a higher supernova tiers in order to get to the next resets of like all the Solarians, which is my next goal. And after I do this loop, that's when I'm actually able to start the speedrun for the achievement, because right now my timer is like super high because I hadn't really done it. And I guess I should buy blue upgrades while I'm here, because this is really helpful. And like in 1 minute, I already have the star again, which is really good. And I can get the next supernova tier, so I'm just going to reset. And I'm already at supernova tier 4, which means I can sunrise, but there isn't really a need to. And now I can get dark tree bonuses. Oh yeah, so now I don't need to worry about that. Rocket parts are automatically made, really helpful. 21st Prism constellation, and then all of these constellations. And then also I can increase solar rays gain. And I have a whole bunch of new upgrades down here that I guess I should buy, because they will speed up progress a bit more. And also in the automation sector, it's just a bunch new automation upgrades. So now I don't need to worry about purchasing stuff. And now I will increase that capacity. And I do have some new upgrades. And it seems like, yeah, these ones do go up in price, but the solar rays upgrade doesn't. So I'm just going to max it out really quick. Which shouldn't, yeah, it doesn't take that long. So now I just need to upgrade all of these. And now, yeah, I already have the star unlocked, probably from all my automation. And I need 265. It will seem like I'll get that. And so now I need to go back here, and I just need to go do another supernova. And now I'm supernova tier 5, and I'm pretty sure this is when I get the, yeah, this is when I get the centralized obelisk for centralizing. But before I do any centralizing, I actually do want to go spend my flowers, because I realized, like, once you centralize, they actually disappear from the flowers upgrade. So I'm just gonna go increase rings, and I do need to get a lot more flowers, and all I can do is just log in, since I'm not gonna spend Robux on them. So I get these upgrades, and now I go back here, and I centralize these, and I get Solarians, and I gotta mark this on my map once I enter. Hello? Okay, I don't know why it's not working, but I'll just get more remnant upgrades. And it seems that I don't have the allocate all button, sadly. Okay, now I do. I don't know why it took so long. But I can increase my offense and defense by 3 times, which is really good. And in this section, I can now automatically generate the solar rays, so I don't have the supernova. Automatically updates best solar shards for this upgrade. And passively increase solar flare generation. I cannot afford that one yet, but I'm just gonna buy some of these upgrades. That way I might be able to centralize. So if I go to the light forest, yeah, I can do steel, and that's about it. So I'm gonna buy a soul stealer, and I'm also gonna do a sunrise, just so I start getting all of that. And I buy these 2 upgrades. And now I'm pretty sure like everything in this area is automated. So now I don't need to worry about going back there. But yeah, so now I can also spend all the sunstone I got on all these upgrades. And I can also buy these. And I do need to get my constellations back, so I'm going to do that. So I just got my constellation set up. So now I should be getting a lot more lines. And I can get rocket fuel and charge centralized. And it is a long way before I have to centralize the lines and arcs. And I can get soul upgrades. And I can get these new constellations. Yeah. So I do not have auto fight, which is going to be pretty bad, since that means I have to keep clicking the fight button every time I get it. And now I just gotta work on upgrading all of these with all the souls I have. So yeah, that's all the soul upgrades I can get. And now, if I allocate all these upgrades, should now be running a lot faster. And I do need to go and buy these upgrades again. Now if I go back here, it looks like I just need to level up my Eclipse level. So in order to do that, I'm not sure how to really increase it that much, but I can now upgrade this thing, which lets me get the solar shards faster, but it does require sunstone, so I have to do one of those resets, and I can max out almost everything here. And yeah, so now this upgrade is every 10 seconds, so that should get me solar shards a lot faster. And if I get solar shards faster, that means that I can go and centralize more currencies. So now I can go and get all these centralized currencies. Now if I go back to the Solarians, I get the Soul Constellation, mana upgrades, and more Divine Souls. So now I can increase fighting speed a bunch. And that's about it. I am building the portal pieces. And also, if I do another sunrise reset, I will have a lot more progress. And if I go back to the mana upgrades, those cost divine. So if I now go back to these type of upgrades, I can now upgrade all this. And now I could probably centralize them. But I'm going to go. So now I maxed out Solar Flare. And I got those upgrades done. And all the automation. So now I can go centralize fun and centralize stars. So now I get Soul Absorber, which passively generates 0.3% of the souls I would get if I won the stage. But now I am gonna go allocate my my souls. And I can also increase my supernova tier. I just remembered about that. And that will give me some more upgrades. Like auto buys next 3 remnant upgrades, which are those 3. And then where were the And I think that's all those upgrades, all those new upgrades. But now, so now the next ones would be anti-grass, and then all those. And I've been putting off getting anti-grass for a bit. But now if I go to Solarians, I can get best offense, which is more offense and defense. And I'm just going to go grind up this area a bit. I just did a sunset, so now I can go buy all of these upgrades, like all the keep rank. And also I can buy all of these divine soul upgrades. But yeah, getting these upgrades is going to be really good for progression. And also, I am looking to see if I can supernova again soon. But I probably will have to wait a bit since I don't really have that much stuff. stuff since I just did my first sunset. But I am getting a lot of new stuff real fast. So if I go back to Star, I can now buy these. And if I go to the forest, I can do the super fun real good time upgrade. And over here, I can get super absorb. And the next one, I'm pretty sure is centralizing the dark matter, which then gives you the grassland gem for grasslands. But yeah, now I'm just waiting here. Should probably upgrade Solarian power, which will give me a ton more stuff. And I can also increase collecting speed and forming speed. So now I'm at stage 85. And I can go allocate all, and I'll keep getting more stuff. But if I go to Solarians, I should do another sunrise. That way I keep on getting more. And now, if I just wait like a few seconds, let's see. Oh, I just got it. See, now I increase my dark matter, and I'll also buy all this. Now, I just need a bit more until I can centralize it. I got enough dark matter to be able to centralize it. And now, oh, so I can't, I think I need to go to grasslands first. So now I'm in grasslands, and I can buy all these upgrades with the gold since I have a bunch of good stuff from the Dungeon 11. Yeah, this is my current setup. And I haven't really gotten far in Dungeon 11 since it's like pretty hard to do. But now I can get cutting edge, which increases offense and defense. So right now, I'm like doing this wave, but now if I buy it, I'm speed running through all of these. And now I'm Supernova Tier 8, and if I go to the upgrades, yeah, I can get Momentum and the Moon, what's it called? Moonstone, yeah. And also, it's, oh, that's for a Tier 9. So if I go to Centralize, I can do Momentum, Moonstone, and Unnatural Grass. And I can get Auto Master, Free Compression, and Auto Soul, so now I never need to buy soul upgrades. And that does remind me that I did forget to spend my Divine Souls on these upgrades. And now over here, I can get Keep Rank another level. And I can also go, and the fighting is up. And I'm now at Supernova Tier 9, which lets me get the final automation. And now I want to change the color back to this. But yeah, I can centralize normality and get Darkness Arrives. And if I go to the upgrades, I'm probably going to be able to centralize all of these. Well, just clouds, I guess. But now I can get unstable upgrades, even though I haven't yet to do an unstable. Now, if I just do one more sunrise, I can, yeah, now I get Supernova Tier 10. And if I go over to the star, I do have new upgrades. And that is enough to get my Dark Fruit centralized. And I'm going to increase that, so now I can deal a lot more damage. But now, if I go to this section, yeah, it's going to be a bit until I can supernova tier up. But if I go to light forest, yeah, it's still going to be a bit, so I need to go grind. Now I'm going to do a twilight reset, which will give me a ton of new bonuses. And I can go and buy new upgrades, but I will just... So I have 6 billion to spend. So I'll go remember that. But now I will just go buy all these upgrades, and I'm pretty sure that does put my constellations. Yeah, it does put them down, but I can just re-put them up. And now, if I go to mana, I can, keep rank up. And I can also get all of these upgrades, which is really good. So I just upgraded all that, and now I will want to get these two centralized. So, but first, I will have to go upgrade all of these. And I can buy these upgrades, which should... Yeah, I'm almost there. And I'm pretty sure at Grasslands... I can activate machine. And I can synthesis. And I would want this automated since it is a pretty long process of just buying a ton of upgrades, then redo synthesis. Because it's going to take a while, so I am just going to do flare shards, empty gem, and then just leave it on corruption shard. So now I just wait for all this to happen, and I'll do one last corrupted shard, and then leave it on there. Now I go buy all these upgrades again, go back to Solarians, and I gotta spam allocate all to 1 to have it keep buying all the new portal pieces. And I can also rebuy all the upgrades from the gold shop. And now I can probably centralize those. Yeah, I can centralize Astro and Measure, not planets, but that does let me get these upgrades. And then I get Ascension, which isn't really helpful since I already have really strong gear. But I can increase my Supernova tier. But I need to get tier 12 to get new upgrades. So can't really do anything until then. So I have to go keep getting these upgrades in. And I will get Divine Souls. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll do a sunset now. And I need to go rebuy all of these upgrades. I kind of forget what keep ranked it does. Keep 10 ranks on sunrise. Oh, I'm guessing it's like that. And then this is just keeping the rank upgrades. Didn't mean to zoom in there. But now if I go over to Divine Souls, I can go spend all these on those upgrades. And I am earning infinities now. And I can just spam sunrises. And I can increase Supernova tier again, which is really helpful. And yeah, I just keep getting higher and higher tiers, but I get more planets and more observatorium, and I just maxed out those upgrades. Now, planets, arcs, and observatorium has been centralized. Now I just need to go. Well, first let me buy all the upgrades, like Ascension, Divine Absorber, which generates Divine Souls for free. Then I need to go to Planetoid, and I do that, which allows me to centralize Reservatorium. And, oh, I guess I do need to centralize this. So let me load into the main build. Wait, is this? Ah, that's the main build for my late game. And now I centralize lines and can get the big one. And along with that, I now have higher best stages, which is going really good. And I can centralize again. And this allows me to two new centralizes, Dark Charge and Stardust. And that's Syrup Rage and Giga Offense. And now I just have the last two, which are just purchasing these two. Yeah. And that is all the centralizes for this run. And now I'm gonna go get better bonuses and Auto Soul, so now I don't need to worry about Divine Souls and stuff. So now I don't need to even do sunrises anymore since the bonuses are automatically updated. So all I have to do is basically just twilight every once in a while, and then this will run, and all I have to do is just buy all these upgrades, which is pretty nice. And this will just run, and I can't do that. Yeah, I need to do more synthesis upgrades, and thankfully I have the auto buyer now. Which will help me get them a lot faster, and I want to max these upgrades out so I don't need to keep going back here. I just finished upgrading all my synthesis stuff, and now I can upgrade my supernova tier. And yeah, supernova tier 15, I'm pretty sure that's the last tier. Yeah, I'll set it to this shade of blue. And now I'm gonna do, let's see. After increased by 10% compounding, you must twilight. Oh wait, my bonuses automatically update. I was just reading that, wondering why I was like going so fast. But yeah, so now I guess I'm just waiting until this goes up. So I should go to the blue area. All of my bronze has grown, which is helpful. So now I'm just gonna go gather it all up. So now I will buy the more brass, bronze, I forget what it's called, upgrade. And now I don't think I'm gonna attempt the speedruns till a while, like until I have my automation build up, because I do not want to like just try to speedrun through that. But yeah, so now if I go back to Solarians, got the next supernova tier, which automatically gives me the unstable souls, which is really helpful. So now I just go and have to purchase those upgrades every like few seconds. So yeah, now I am close to maxing out these upgrades. So I have I got to stage 5,000. I just realized I only need to get to stage 1,000 in order to loop. But I am confused on why it says +3, even though in the blue area, if I go to settings here, and I turn off that, I do have a loop multi +1 loops per level. So I will go here, and it says I'll get +3. So if I use 2 of these, I'll get +10, and I am going to reset. So yeah, I did only get 10, which confuses me. But if I go to floor 2, I can reset. Yeah, I don't know why those upgrades weren't working. Yeah, now I have 2 mega loops. And so now I can go permalock off. Yeah, I will want this and that. Permalock soul absorber on mega loops. And I'll just get solar upgrade automation. So yeah, I don't know why that upgrade didn't work, but I have been grinding a long while, and I was kind of hoping that that would work, because then I would have gotten a lot more mega loops. Yeah, I don't understand like what that means, if it doesn't mean I get more mega loops. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy. Comment down below anything you want me to know. And that's all.